Cancer, 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 cesarean section, or I'm just looking to be sectioned, or somebody could be in the loony bin, or I'm just looking for sex. That's your channel messages. Thanks very much, Cancer, and I'll see you soon. So this is not a tarot reading. Your tarot reading will either be out momentarily before or after, okay? Some of you are looking after the ex. Some of you just got back with your ex, or somebody that you may not have seen for a long time, but it's just a sex thing. Now, it might be a Stephen King, it might be a Stephen, it might be a thing, and it's like, well, it's something, but it's like sexting for a lot of you, like you're sexting or you're texting. Now, I'm going to deal with, this is just purely channeled messages, okay? Like I said, your tarot reading will either be before or just slightly after, okay? Whether you're in couples or not, I don't know yet. But I'm hearing, well, I don't know if I'm with anybody or not. It's kind of like this second guessing the energy. Of like, it's sexting and it's texting, and I'm texting a lot, but we're talking dirty, basically. We're talking dirty. Someone could be 30, is what I'm hearing. I'm taunting and talking to a dirty 30. Now, that's somebody that is 30, okay, and it's like a birthday or a party, and they're around the age of 30, or it's kind of like I'm talking dirty with my person, and it would be 3, okay, which means possible Piscean and hangman ability, okay? So you have an ability in order to sext and text. So if you're with a partner, okay, if you're with one, you're pretty much talking a lot via multimedia, okay, and texting and also sexting. A lot of talking on the phone, a lot of talking and sexting. If you are not, and you've just met someone of X, that could be an X marks the spot around a Gemini, Capricorn energy, okay, which would mean a 6. If you have, it's kind of like, okay, well, we're just talking again. We're just starting to talk again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine. And you've just started to talk to someone, sexting and texting, okay? Again, if you've just seen this channel, please make sure you watch the whole thing. Not just pop in, say hello, and then go, okay? Because it messes the algorithm up. I really would appreciate that. Any like, share, comment, subscription would really also help. But a consistency of watching the video when you have time, okay? So I'm also hearing an energy for you of around floating around, like I'm just floating. Stephen King or the name Michael, but it's definitely to do with a Cancer, and I'm just floating. I'm here just 1 minute, and then I'm there, and I'm everywhere. So y'all got big references of what happened in the Gemini reading, but you'll have to watch that. Okay, but I'm just floating and around and around and around and around. You're dealing with like Sagittarius, Life Path 5, okay, Sagittarius, Taurus energies. So I'm just floating. I'm just floating in and I'm floating out, okay? So somebody that you're talking to is very flaky, is what I'm hearing. They're very flaky. They're in 1 minute and then they're out. They don't stay long, non-committal, definite big energies of Gemini. Gemini is also classed as a 6, which would mean a Capricorn feeling also. If you've just not found the channel before, you might find it very weird. There are videos all provided in links provided below that tell you everything about numerology and channeling, okay, and how I do it. So you've got this like non-committal energy of somebody that floats in and then floats out, that floats in, then floats out. They come through the door, in the door, out 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 the door. Some of you are doing music, Angel Radio, Ableton, all that kind of thing. Some of you, it's like a Gemini energy. 1 minute I'm in, the next minute I'm out. 1 minute I'm in, the next minute I'm out. Some of you are having a lot of sex. If you're with your partner, you're possibly going over and you live apart. You go in and out the door, and then you go over and visit, in and out the door. 10 Piscean energy, 10 of cups. You go over, you visit, you do whatever you do, and then you come back here, and then you go here, and then you go here. But some of you could be dealing with someone that's non-committal, but you will really have to watch the Gemini messages and also tarot that I've just done. Okay, Justin, just this. You've also got Libra. You got Justin, again, sorry bruv, but if you're on here, please stay and not go, okay, because it messes the algorithm up. Okay, so like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I be a part of this or should I not? Am I a part of a third party? Is this person non-committal? Will they commit to me? Am I already in a relationship with a person and I'm coming across as non-committal because I am already married and in a relationship? Somebody that could float around in different places and they're here and then they're there. And you've got very untrustworthy energies because people are not staying very long. They're coming in, they're taking things, they're going. This could be buying and selling. It could be around a Libra. It could be to do with drugs or alcohol or anything like that of like I'm non-committal. I come in, I take something and then I go. I come in, I get something and then I go. So whatever it is of your channel messages that seems to be here, Cancerian, is, or a life path 7 or a healing year number 7 of someone that visits a lot and then goes, or if it's a non-committal energy of people that are around your energy specifically that are non-committal. They don't stay long. They're just in it for something, which is either sex or to get clients and things like that, and it's come up in the Gemini reading. And it was around trust. Okay, so it's around I don't trust you because you're non-committal. You don't stay long, you come in, you grab something, you go. Whatever that's for you guys, I don't know, but there is some kind of dynamic in your channel messages that seem to be around people that do not stay very long. Now, if, like I said, if you're in relationship, it's because you're okay with that because the person lives in a different town or village or state. If you're not okay with that, and there are energies here where you're not okay with it, then you're not okay with people taking things. And this is where this has come up in the Gemini/Capricorn reading. That people are just using me to get a leg up, a leg over in sex, or just a leg up, which means that I'm only using your business to grow my own, which is where that is not working. Okay, that is not working. So it was people that are coming in to grab something, to take it and then go. Now this is why this is either coming up with as like dealing or stealing clients, stealing people, coming in order to gain something from another person that has a YouTube channel or business or something like that. And they have something set up already. And they come in and they disturb the energy by not staying long. Right? So they either come in order to try and get clients and stuff like this, and then they leave and then they see what they look at their garden to see how it's growing. So homegrown, you've got like weed, people that are like smoking weed, and they come in and they take people's crop, okay, or the name Crofts or Mandy, okay, but like they come in, they take something and then they go. They don't stay long. They're only after one thing. So Mandy, you alright, Mandy? How you getting on? Amanda or Mandy? But like they only come in, they do not stay very long, and they use you for like a car, they use you for a lift, they use you for like, this is so playing out big time in the Gemini reading. But if you have not seen my channel before, you'll have to notice that when I say like 4, I mean a Scorpio Aries. Okay, when I say like a Gemini, it's also classed as a 6, because I call out 6. Okay, so Gemini, Capricorn, right? And it is around this energy of like, I'm coming in to take things, to deal things, and it's around card readings, and I'm only coming in order to take something but then go, which means tells me clients, like I want your subscriptions, I want your stuff. Now some of you, this is coming through where it is where people are trying to self-promote themselves off other people's channel. So they promote their channel from another one's channel, okay? Whatever that is for you, I've got no idea, but I get a lot of that myself, okay? You've got this energy where somebody was non-committal because what they were getting was everything. They are a non-committal person because they do not want a relationship with the person. They're just after sex or what they can get from it. Now, in the Gemini reading itself was a lot to do with these same messages. And it was coming up as a person that is sort of like gaining wealth or gaining something from someone, but they don't want love from the other person. There is nothing that they want or have to give to the other person. I have no more time, I have no more energy, I have no more love to give you, but I am only here because you keep buying my love. And it came up as Paul McCartney and John, or Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, or John Lennon, the Beatles. And it came up around the channel messages that started to say itself around, all I'm coming in is to buy my love. And it was fairground attraction. Buy my love. But you can't buy people's love. You can't buy subscriptions. You can't buy view rates. You can, but it doesn't work. And it came up through that. And it was like, you can't buy my love. You can't just waltz in, take something, and then leave and not offer me anything. And it also came up with around a person that is entering into someone's energy, okay, and they're saying, look, it's okay, I'll do all of this for you, I'll buy you a diamond ring, my love, I will buy you a car, I will buy you this, and makes loads of promises, but they don't stick by their word. They're kind of, okay, 2 instances now. They're saying that this person doesn't stick by their word. They say that they will do something, but they don't. They say that they will give you something, but they don't. For some of you, this person is the one that gives somebody something, but they do not get anything back in return for it. This came up around a Scorpio. I haven't done it yet, but it's around a Scorpio energy, which is an Aries also. And it's like, I'm going to come in and I'm going to offer you a diamond ring and everything else to buy your affection and your love, but you won't commit to me in a relationship. Why is that? Because I don't want a relationship, but I do like all the things that you're giving me. I will take all of these things off you, sure, but I don't want a relationship from you. Or I do like all the things that you keep giving me, but that's all I want from you is the things, which is the Stephen King. So Stephen, I only want the thing from you, which could, like I said, it's coming across to me as clients and things like that, and I only want a certain thing from you, and that's it. I don't want anything else. I just come in, there's something that I'm after, and if I don't get it, I'm off to someone else. I'm coming in to get something from you, and if I don't get what I want, then I'm going to get it from someone else. And you've kind of got this answer that's been coming up through the Libra readings, where it's to do with an answer that cannot be answered. It means that I've got my answer, but I've took it the wrong way, which means that it's not over. 11:11 on the clock. It means that I'm looking for an answer, I'm looking for something, but I'm not satisfied with what I've got yet. So I've not got enough clients, I've not got enough money, I'm not finished karmically, I haven't got an answer, I'm looking for closure, I never got closure and I'm still looking for it. I am I have robbed or rubbed someone up the wrong way, or the name Rob or Robin or something like that, and I've rubbed someone up the wrong way, give them the answer, and they've gone off now looking for another answer from somewhere else. And this is where this is coming up from tarot readings or tarot channels. Someone's had maybe a personal reading, they've got an answer, they're still looking for that. That's karma. That's your karma there. So that means that you're looking for closure for a lot of you. Like you're looking to be closed down, a business or something, or you're shutting shop, closing down altogether, emotionally, physically and whatever, and that came up in the Gemini reading. The Libra was here in reverse and it was the Four of Pentacles, and it's around Scorpio. So you got big references of where you should probably watch the Gemini reading, okay? Something that is non-committal, it doesn't stay long. It comes in, it grabs something, it goes. You got somebody that may be trying to buy someone's affection, which means I'm going to come in and buy and offer you to do all of this work and all of these things. And I want to buy your love and everything else, but that's all that I can give you because I'm taking all of those things, but I didn't ask you to buy that or give me it. So it's okay, don't worry, I'm going to give you flowers, cars, rings, blah, 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 all of this kind of stuff, all of this attention. I'm going to ring you, I'm going to call you, I'm going to do all of these things, but really what it's coming up as is that I'm only really after one thing. Now that is either clients or it is money, okay, or it is sex, but it's someone that doesn't stay long. They come in to just get something, and then once they've got it, they're off to another partner, to another lover, to another mother. Some of you, they may not live with you. They go back to their mother. They're saying some of them or you are married, like you are physically married, but the person that's married, or common law man and wife, like you have children and you are together, but the person goes to stay over with their mother here, or they do live with their mother and there's no children or nothing involved whatsoever, and you're just in like a commuting kind of like relationship, okay? Right, that's that one. Some of you though, they're saying that somebody here is possibly either married or common law or already married. Now the name Laura or common law married, okay, which means basically, if you don't know, is that you are not married, but you are living with the person that you have a child with, or you're living under the same roof as a person of potential broke up marriage relationship situation that comes across as legal. So the name Lee or Leanne or Elle or Elzebub or Lucy or anybody beginning with L, okay? But Lucifer can also mean, I'm picking up like an Aquarian, but also Capricorn, okay? So I'm coming in, I'm grabbing something, and then I can't stay, I've got to go. Okay, I'm coming in, I'm grabbing something, I can't stay, I've got to go. I'm coming in to offer you diamond rings and cars and affection and love, but I can't commit to you because I'm already in a situation that I can't get out of. Which means that I'm already married, or I am physically non-committal whatsoever, but what I do like is the diamond rings, my love, and everything that you keep offering me of money. and success and fame and fortune. I do like all that bit, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but I do like all the things that you keep giving me, right? Which is the attention, the phone calls, the flowers, the compliments and everything else. I love all of that, but that's as far as it goes. So somebody here is offering to somebody that is basically taking it. Now, whether that be your fault or not, I really don't mind. But I'm offering you a load of stuff to do, and I'm taking it. Okay, now if that is like physical objects, like money, okay, and like all this kind of things, like TVs and rings and cars and success and fame and fortune, then it's someone that is just in it for that. They're in it just to get something from somebody. That's it. That's all they're in it for. They're not really interested in anything other than just taking things from other people to build upon themselves. Okay, so they're coming up in my energy as someone that doesn't really want anything. They basically just come in to be seen, to grab stuff, to take it and then go. Okay, which means it can be stealing energy, it can be stealing clients, it can be anything like that. Whatever you want to relate it to, it's in this reading. Okay, so non-committal energies, like someone that's like half serious but not serious. Okay. So someone that's very difficult to keep track on, because it's coming across as a possible player here, as a possible player that like sleeps with a lot of different people, but they do not commit into a relationship. Like it's very difficult to get this person in a relationship. Like it's so difficult because they go around from different places to places. So they either travel a lot, or it's very difficult to just, I mean, that's a Cancerian all over the place. It's difficult to keep them in one spot. Okay, so I don't know if there's distrust that's coming around with people, or it's something like that, but this person keeps coming around and doing it. They keep coming around, they go off for a bit and then they come round, they sniff out an energy, they see what they can get, and then basically they go off and then they come back around and see what they can get. Whatever this is for, it's just a message, but it's energy. That's what I'm picking up, okay? They come around, they grab something, and then they go off, and then they come around, they grab something when it's time, see what they've got, like they try to open their box or something. Oh, what have I got? Oh, look, I've got all of this stuff, great. I mean, it's coming across as a robber, or someone that steals clients, or steals energy, or steals people's stuff, right, physically and mentally, right? They come in, steal things, and then go. They come in, they sell, buy things, they go, right? That kind of thing, right? So, and they keep saying thing, which is a Stephen, which is me. So it's around my channel. I am a Life Path 7, okay? So it's around my channel also, and it has been for a while, I feel. But it's that kind of thing, right? It's that kind of thing. I just want something and then I'm going to leave. But like I said, that can be anybody, you know. For me, that's just people basically also that just watch the tarot reading but they don't join Patron. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm on about people that have a plan, that they really just want to be seen and get in with a crowd, or they just want to get in with like a tarot channel or something, just to see what they can get from that tarot channel, right, or from that person. That's the only reason that this message keeps floating up here, is that I'm only really here just to see what I can get out of it, and that's it. I mean, I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't do that. It doesn't matter. I don't know who or what it's coming across as. I don't know. Okay. Because it's the same kind of energy. It's like, well, what are you going to offer me? Because you're not really offering me anything. You're just really wanting something, but you're not really giving me anything in return for it. And it's like, well, yeah, you're going to have to put the work in before you get anything from it. That's what I'm saying. And I say this to a lot of people. If you want things, you have to put in a lot of work to build it up. And if you take things from people that have built it up, then that's really not fair, right? That's really not fair. Unless you find someone that thinks that is fair, but they might change their mind at another point, right? So you could be dealing with like a Gemini, Capricorn energy. Someone that does things and then they go back on it, okay? So if you're going to commit, you're full in. If you're not, then you're not. And you've got this energy of like, oh, do I or don't I, shall I, shan't I, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. That's why some of you are stuck with a metaphysical connection with a person. I'm damned if I do and I am damned if I don't. I'm damned if I reach out and find out the answer is no, but at least then it's going to hurt and I can then get over it. Or I can just not reach out because I'm fearful of the fact that the person might say no, And that if they do say no, then really I'm just karmically stuck between a rock and a hard place of not knowing whether to reach out to this person or whether I should or whether I shouldn't. And then I'm basically going to tell myself, no, this is finished, no, it's over, I don't need closure, I don't need closure, I don't need closure, but you're metaphysically stuck for a long time. And that's where the denial starts, and that's where you're like, no, I'm not going to, no, I don't want to, no, 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 but I can't help it, and I'm still thinking about it, and I'm still finding that I'm still looking for that answer from tarot readings and channels, and I'm still looking for that answer because you're metaphysically stuck, you're metaphysically connected to a person. You see, the feminine energies have to chase, you have to chase, because if not, you just end up with that metaphysical connection of like, well, fuck, you know, and you metaphysically chase the person down because you're watching energies, and even if you're not watching, you're thinking. So this is why it gets so complex, because you're either thinking, watching, trying not to watch, but then still thinking, or then watching and then damned if I do and damned if I don't. Is there any change? I really don't know. You know, and then because I don't know all of these answers, it's making me feel even more curious, and then I really don't know whether they are with someone else or not, and then you get up in this not feeling, like this Piscean feeling, where you just get caught right up in the drama of it all, and you're like, man, I am now completely and utterly stuck because now I don't know what to do. And that's why people start acting like a Libra/Gemini energy. Okay, so like open, cardinal open, they're kind of sort of the same really, because it's like, well, I don't know, I really don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, like, you know, what do you want me to do, what do you want me to do with this, like, you've given me something, but what do you want me to do with it, like, you know, what is it that you want me to do? And if you're in that circumstance of like, man, I don't know what to do with all of this stuff now, like, I mean, what is that that's being stolen or taken? I've got a load of things now, but I don't know what to do with them. Or I've got a load of things. Well, I know what to do with it all. Well, like, I don't know what to do with it all now, because I'm hearing, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I don't know what to do with myself now. It's kind of like a retired person, if I'm honest, like somebody that is retired, and they've like now like finished their job. They're bored, they're frustrated, they're fed up, or they're now thinking, well, I don't know what to do with myself now, like it's over and it's finished, metaphysically or physically, and it's over and it's finished, and now I've got no idea what to do with myself. Or like the energy is coming across as a person that is like retired, right? And they're like, well, now you're retired and now there's no more work left and you've got enough money in order to now be able to like survive and do everything else. And this person could be like, okay, so now what do I do with myself right now? So now I need like a hobby, right? I need something to do with a hobby because I'm now retired. Like I've got my money, I've got my life insurance and everything else, and I've got enough money to survive. And now what do I do with myself? Well, you know, there are plenty of things out there, and I think that's just a message for some of you that could well be financially settled and okay. And some of the times you just go to that message of like, well, what do I do with myself now? You know, I've finished my quota for the week, I've finished my job, blah blah blah, I've got enough money, what do I do with myself? Like I need another hobby, or I need another film to watch, or something, you know, I need something else to watch now. Okay, something like that. Very simple message, but it's there. It's the aspect of that I'm settled, I'm okay, everything is going well. It's just that now I need something else to focus on, I need something else to do. Okay, as an individual message for oneself. But like I said, Cancer, some of these readings are coming through as the metaphysical side for a lot of you, like the metaphysical stuff that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and I can't make any sense of it. Like I don't understand, I don't understand what's going on with me. Well, that's an awakening. That's an awakening. All of the things that are like, that make you very emotional, okay, and the lack of sleep and seeing numbers and God knows what else, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm bored, but I can't stop thinking about the person, and I'm like now feeling very emotional around music and like all that kind of stuff, and I'm seeing some weird shit, and like I'm very frustrated and angry, and then I'm okay, and then I'm like really annoyed and everything. That's the awakening process. That's what a feminine energy will go through, and that process, that's forever. That does not stop. It gets better, and as your name's Trevor, okay, Trevor, but that's forever. That's a pill that you took that's forever, right? It doesn't fade. You've broke out of the energy of where you are now on a spiritual journey, and you're on it and you're in it, whether you try to get away from it or not. You're in it. It's too late, okay? It's too late. It's too late, baby, now it's too late. So I don't know if someone's like, look, I really didn't want to get pregnant, but I am, and I don't want a baby, do you know? It's like, no, whoa, now, whoa, shit. Like, it's too late. It's too late. Like, I'm late. Oh, okay, some of you might end up pregnant here. I don't know what I'm hearing around. I'm sorry, but it's too late. You should have put a cap on it, right? You should have put a lid on it. You should have shut up, okay? Or like, you should have shut shop. Or you should have shut up and you said too much, or too little, too late. Those kind of energies. Or like, you should have put like a Johnny on it, right? And you said too much, too quick, too soon. You wanted it too quick, too soon. You wanted fame, fortune too quick, too soon. You wanted everything too fast, too furious. Too much. Too much energy there. Too much. Wants it all right now. Everything right now. Okay? It's too much there, that. Because it's wanting to take it all and make it and everything too quick. Like, wants everything too fast here. So you've kind of got this person that's unrelaxed. They're not very relaxed. Okay, you've got this energy now where they're saying that there could be that somebody got someone pregnant because they didn't cover things up, or if there's a lie or fabrication, someone's now trying to cover their tracks up. Okay, track marks, X marks a spot Capricorn, or like a drug addict or something like that. And they're now trying to cover their tracks. They realise that they may have done something, or they may have said something that could have been seen, and now they're trying to cover up that. They're trying to like fabricate something else. And like, oh, I may have done that, blah, 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 I could have said or could have done, blah, blah, blah. This is where people start fucking deleting all comments and getting paranoid. Oh, I might have put something that someone may have watched and said and blah, 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 and I need to delete that because I've now got PTSD and trauma and somebody else might have witnessed that I could have said or done something. I need to start going back through all things and delete all my comments, and someone is now really trying to like cover like something up that they may have done, and they feel guilty for it. They've got a guilty conscience. The name Gil or Bill, or like a fish, or over a fish, or like a guilty conscience. But whatever it is, okay, now I've got a guilty conscience. Now I need to cover my tracks. Well, don't lie. Don't lie. Okay. Because it feels like that someone's like, they go around like loads of different places doing things, but then having to go back and undo their mistakes and cover it all up. Which means that there might be, like I said, it could be a player. And they shit on their own doorstep, basically. And then they go around like trying to undo what they've already done. You know, they've already done this, apparently. Okay, so they go back trying to like take off comments and things like that, and they start getting paranoid. And I mean, if there's weed involved, this is somebody that can be very paranoid, and they go to and from, and they just get up in their heads, and they like try to cover up their tracks. I mean, if this is a person that track mark, X marks a spot, Capricorn energy, or like drugs, or like non-committal, and I'm shit on my own doorstep, basically, I need to go round there and tell them not to do anything and not to... See, somebody said things to people, and now they're saying, look, don't let them know that I've said something, and Chinese whispery type sort of energies, and someone that's now... Like, I don't know, I'm just picking up saying male energy. It doesn't matter. It can be a female energy. It can be anybody. But they go to someone and they say, now I need to cover up the fact that I've been round there and slept with this person. And can you not tell someone that this has gone on or happened or blah, blah, blah? And can you take this off and take this down and not, you know. And someone that constantly asks people to take things off and take things down and deletes their comments and don't want to be involved even though they are. This person could have fucking absolutely lost their mind here. Sorry if you're part of that. But, you know, through a spiritual connection, someone loses their mind and they try to backtrack by deleting everything, and they have PTSD and trauma, and then they get these answers, and then they go back to delete all their history, and they go back to try and... Oh man, you've got someone that's so goddamn confused here. because you think that the person's watching you. You think that the other person may be watching tarot because you've heard someone say they're spying on you, and you're like, man, if I'm on YouTube, they're bound to find this same one, and they might see the fact that I've left a fucking comment, and I can't do that because they might know that I'm took. Don't go down that road, for God's sake. That is one road that you go down when you're spiritually awakening, and trust me, I've been there, right? I've been there. If you're just like in the metaphysical, like time warp zone twin flame thing, right, and you're like, you know what, I leave a comment but then I delete it, or I leave a comment but I worry that my person might find a channel and blah blah blah, and I've done something and they might find it and they might see that I've asked a question or spoke or blah blah blah, I need you to delete all of that history and blah blah. You lost your mind. I'm sorry, but you've lost your mind in the awakening. You've lost your mind in the awakening, because as you worried, what are you worried about? What are you worried that people may or may not find out? Is it because you have lied? Or is it just because you've lost your mind yourself and you're like, you know what, now I am absolutely worried and I have to backtrack and delete everything and go, you know, and somebody, you know, y'all can lose your absolute plot here. You really can. Because, you know, people can go from one channel to another channel to another channel, and they can say things about one thing and then another thing, and then they go back and think, oh no, that might have been, and wow, now I've lost, like, completely and utterly, like, oh, I don't know, did I say something, did I not, did what, and like, lost, like, Virgo energy, like, completely and utterly, like, lost. Okay, so I don't know what this is for around this thing that is trying to be covered up. Okay, now the thing, it wouldn't be me because I don't try to cover up fuck all. If I say something, trust me, I'll stick by my word, right? But again, it's something around, it could be around my thing, I don't know, but someone like trying to cover up and fabricate something that they did, and now trying to like go through everything to find out where they may have said something and then delete it, and then delete it. Because they keep saying Della, Stella, Colorado, Denver, Devi, Evie, Stevie, Denver, Dennis the Menace, Dan Doon, Bandoon, Dan, banned, people that are banned, trying to get back on other tarot readings and make up other... Sassy used to do that all the time. She's got like three or four emails, and comes up as a different person every time. And it's kind of like someone gets banned from one channel, and then they get banned from another channel, and then they get banned from another one, and then basically they turn into Paul McCartney and like Banned on the Run. And they make up a fabricated of an email, they just make another email, another icon of a different person with a different name, and then appear back up on the channel as if it's not me. And you took me off and you blocked me, but now I'm actually back up appearing as if I'm someone else, but I'm not letting you know that I'm that person. That's why I had a problem before. Because people, they make false emails. They make like one email, two emails, three emails. They have like different YouTube channels, and then they appear up, but they don't let people know, you know what, this is me because you banned me before. I'm just going to come up as another person, and you've got no idea the fact that it is me. So that's devious. That's Devi. That's devious, completely and utterly. Okay? That is. Okay, so whatever that is, be very careful around someone that is making other false kind of energies of, like I said, they're saying that it is around... I mean, I don't know. Me, for instance, I don't know what this is for, but I just went on my YouTube, right? I went on my YouTube, and I wanted to put in the fact that my Angel Radio, the music thing that I do on my other channel, and you can find the link below, but I actually put it on my, not on the description thing, but on the playlists. So when you flick across YouTube, you can go to playlists, right? And it will show you that I've done a load of these videos, and that I've got playlists that say Gemini, Capricorn, blah, blah, blah. But then one of those, I put on the fact that I wanted to link my other channel, which was, that says, my other channel, okay, Angel Radio. When I was doing that, I had to type out my name, and it came up with 30 other people that had called themselves Angel Radio, right? And they'd got no subscriptions, they'd got nothing going, but they'd probably copied the name. Well, that's all right. That doesn't bother me if that's bothering anybody else, because they don't have any content. It really doesn't matter. They have no content whatsoever. So what does it matter whether people take other people's names or not? I don't give a shit. Call yourself Seven Tarot for all I'm like. But if you appear up on a reading, people are going to know whether it's me or not. And if your content is really not very good, they're going to think, well, that's not you. That's not that person. So what does it matter? What does it really matter? But like I said, I just done that, and I thought, holy shit, I didn't realise how many people's name had actually started to call themselves Angel Radio. And there was loads, and there were loads that said, no subscribers, no views, no videos, but name. Well, it doesn't matter shit, right, does it? I mean, it might to some, but it doesn't to me. Call yourself what you want. Write it down, stamp on it, I don't give a shit, right? But, you know, you can't steal things from people. You can steal the name. That doesn't matter. I don't care, right? But, you know, you've got to... Because some people, they do videos where they don't show themselves, right? Well, you know, that's why... I don't know what this is for here. But, like, someone gets into such a tears over something to do with this around taking people's stuff or physically stealing it. Like, physically stealing it, right? Physically stealing it. Or whatever this is for you, I don't know. Whatever that is around stealing. And it might be around Great British Sterling, which is money. Someone that steals money from people. Or takes money. Because you've got that energy of someone's like, oh, well, if you're going to offer me all of that money, I'll take it. And in the Gemini reading, this is people that are buying subscriptions and buying view rates. That doesn't work. It doesn't. You'll get them all, but that all soon fades off. And then you can get somebody that will watch your channel and think, oh, that's really not what I want to watch. So that wears off, like just like a fabricated crap of witchcraft. The energy of like, I'm going to spend loads of money on candles and stuff. Great, brilliant. But meditation is not going to move a planet. Meditation will pretty much just relax you for a little while. But if you've got something going on up in the sky and it's very dramatic, that'll help you here. But it's not going to unblock something because meditation does not move a planet. It will not say, okay, I'm meditating. Okay, meditation music. Please move Saturn out the way because I'm really pissed off the fact that it's here. So I want to meditate to make that move so I can have a clear vision. No. It comes in time. That's why you can't have everything right away. Okay. That means that everything works off a mechanism to say you only get what you get. Be happy with what you get, because if you don't, you may need to change something up because you're not getting things, right? So you've kind of got this stuff where, like I said, it's all written in time. You know, it's written that you're supposed to receive things within the energy of the time that a planet moves. When it does, and it opens itself up and they all go like that, that gives a clear path and a clear vision through you to say, okay, now it's time for you to physically receive all of that energy and all of that good stuff that you've put out. And if you've put out a load of crap and a load of negativity and a load of lies, deceit, non-committal energies and God knows what else, what are you going to get back? Non-committed energy, non-feelings, non-thoughts, non-committal, people that don't stay around long, people that are false, people that are fake, right? So you always have to remain true to oneself in order to get truth, right? Your own, okay? Stay in your own lane, bruv. You know, don't cross lanes. Stay in your own lane. Okay, unless your name's Elaine. But stay in your own lane, right? Do it yourself. It's always the best policy, okay? Self-made, self-business, everything else, self. Self, everything. I even built this house, bruv. Right, but like self-made, right? Self-made. Not false-made, not by someone else. By self-made, okay? When you're self-made, okay, people will see you as what? Selfish, but they will also, some people will see you as stable. Someone that will stay around, someone that will not fuck around, somebody that will be honest and truthful and stay around for quite some time. Loyal people. People that stay around for a long time. Okay, so you've got that. It has to be authentic. If it isn't and it's false and it's fake, you'll just manifest that self back into false, fake people, things, God knows. Okay, so original. You have to be original. You got to be original. Okay. So what if that is for you? Unless your name's Ridgen, Mark or Ridgen or Mark Ridgen. Okay, or a pigeon. So do a pigeons. Pigeon. Pitching, pitch, and they pitch or pitching something. I've got an idea and I want to pitch it to you. Okay, so whatever those ideas, they came up in the Gemini reading. You'll have to watch it, but the Gemini is also a Capricorn. Okay, so this is free and it's just your channeled messages, and they're going to be done separately now, Cancer. So this will be hopefully done before, posted on YouTube before, and then straight after will be your tarot reading, and that's where we're going to do you versus them, and we're going to start to look in the thoughts and feelings towards the last part of June. Okay, so make sure you watch that also and see if the stuff starts to come out similar or slightly different. Okay, you can find all links provided below for personal readings, things, tarot readings, videos, links. They're all over the place on this channel, so if you want to have a quick browse around and have a look, you're more than welcome. But please stay around, make sure you hit the bell, like, share, subscribe. Please don't miss that bit. Hit the full notification bell, and then that will tell you that the tarot reading has then come out, and you can then also watch that. And that is what I am about to do as soon as I turn this off. Okay, guys, thanks very much, and I will see you soon.